finding peace just kind of goes back to the point of, I believe in God. I know He's there. He always cares for me, loves for me, and He loves me no matter what. And I'm worth something to Him, whether or not I feel like I'm not worth much in the world or to other people. But I do know, and I do 100% believe that I'm always worth everything to God. And so I guess that kind of gets me through. When things get tough, I tend to fall back and
honestly, any thoughts that tell you that you're not worth something to other people, it's probably just lies, Satan.
Yeah. That's like something that that's me beating down myself and thinking, I'm not meeting the social standard, and when really everything's fine, and thankfully I have I've got parents that have been there for me the whole time. I mean, my brothers, my family cares about me. Church family has always cared about me, whether it was in North Carolina or here at a PTC3. So that support from other people, and then mainly God, is what gets me through. And I don't pray enough, and I don't seek God's guidance enough. I know I don't, but it's still there for me. So it kind of makes me think sometimes. I'm like, dang, where would I be if I didn't have a great family? If I wasn't a Christian, I don't know if I'd want to see that. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So,
Well, thank you for sharing, man.
Joe.
Yeah. So for me, calling affecting my life. At first, it was kind of a wake-up call for me, I guess, because I got a job offer. It was like 2 hours away from where I was living, and really wasn't making much. But I was like, I feel like I need to do it. Thankfully, some of my friends lived there and let me move in with them for a short time. And while I was there, I had to work like 2 other jobs while I was leading worship at this church. It was a small church. So I don't know. I think through that process and following the calling, it matured me a lot and taught me also just a lot of things about life. And even though I was having to do a lot just to get by, I was still happier than I was before because I was at peace knowing that it was what I was supposed to be doing. For the future, I don't really know what's up next.
Yeah.
Hopefully, I still have a long future here. But yeah.
So I think it's kind of funny, where the calling creates a drive for you that you can't find anywhere else. And if you look just around anyone in the world, some of the most successful people compared to people that aren't successful by what we measure it by, I think you'll think, someone that could be the CEO of a company, if their concern is only of that position, that's kind of the highest they can go. And you hear all the time someone graduates college, gets their dream job, something goes great, and then they're like, yeah, I don't know, it's just not my thing. You ever hear someone sort of describe that? And I could almost see myself going that way. And the big change for me was, in baseball, it's really easy to think you have a goal because it's literally a trophy for winning the championship. You want to win a World Series, or if you're in college, you want to win a national championship. So it's super easy to be like, that's what I want. That's what we're fighting towards. But I don't know if any of you guys like to watch college football, but I've always seen this Alabama football fans. They used to be, and they still are extremely passionate, but I used to notice that they were just so hungry to watch their team win the national championship. And now they always tell me, I kind of get bored until the end of the year because we know we're going to win, and if we don't win, it was a mistake. And I'm a Patriots fan, and I would grow up thinking, I don't care about this regular season game because all I care about is the Super Bowl because that's what we're supposed to be in. But my point is, it sounds silly to say that, but my point is really just those worldly goals weren't going to fulfill it for me, and it's almost like that football type thing helped me realize that. In a sense, because let's say I got to do my dream job and then work my way up, became the general manager of a baseball team, won 10 World Series. All I'd ever want after that, looking forward, is that 11th World Series or that 12th one. As crazy as that sounds already, and as unrealistic as that already is. So it's funny, when I first started working for the Rays, my interview had a question that said, when you're retiring and you're looking back on your career, what's something you're gonna want to say that that you did? And I told them I want to look back and see all the relationships and like the friends I made and stuff through that job, and to just like be able to still have those relationships. And I didn't know this. I thought I was kind of like making a bold statement saying that, but that's what they were looking for in the question. They didn't want people to say, I just want to win a World Series. They wanted people like that because that's how you